Hello. This is Alita from Alita's Keto Journey. I haven't talked to y'all since Saturday. I kept meaning to make a video Monday and then Tuesday, and the time just gets away from me sometimes. So I wanted to jump on here today and give you guys a little bit of an update. Last time I made a video, I was a little discouraged because the scale had quit moving for like a month. And a great update today. I woke up this morning and I had a whoosh. So I'm very happy not only for the whoosh, of course, it's wonderful to see the scale start moving. I think the scale was scared that of what might happen if it didn't move. But also, um, the way I handled it this time. Other times in the past, when the scale wasn't moving, I would say, well, maybe I need to cheat to kind of give my body a reset. And I'm not saying that that doesn't work for some people, but it didn't ever work for me. And I've heard a lot of people refer to doing that. And I'm just not going to offer that as a suggestion to anyone, because all the cheat meal is going to do is wake up that demon in your body, that carb sugar monster that we all know too well. It all it's going to do is wake that up, and you're going to have to go through all the struggle again of getting past the cravings, because I don't have any cravings now for the bad stuff. So why jeopardize my whole journey, everything that I'm working for? Why jeopardize that for 5 or 10 minutes of good food touching my tongue, sugary stuff? I'm in a different headspace right now, and I want to keep going in that direction. So kept going to the gym, doing my miles, and kept eating right, and just stuck with it, and it worked. I was down 2 pounds. So I wanted to cover that today just to give you a little boost in case you're going through a stall. It can be so discouraging, and I know that the number on the scale isn't everything. It's not, and I know that. But it's like I told someone yesterday, you're also not going to be a 250-pound size 10 or size 12, whatever. So I knew I was doing everything right. I just could not get the scale to budge, but it finally did. So we're moving in the right direction. Another thing that I wanted to tell you was a few days ago, it was sometime last week, one of the ladies that I follow, Danielle, had posted, and she had gotten some shrimp. And to make a long story short, I got into a conversation on the feed under her video about making your own cocktail sauce. Because I love shrimp. I love shrimp any way you can cook it, honestly. But I love shrimp cocktail. Just cook the shrimp, have it cold with some cocktail sauce. I love it. So my husband makes this cocktail sauce, and so I was giving her the recipe. Well, she came back with, that it sounded great. Just be careful of the ingredients in the Worcestershire sauce. And I know I probably say that different than everyone else, but you know what I'm talking about. Well, I was in bed. Actually, it was like 2:30 in the morning when we were talking about this, and I literally got out of bed and went to the refrigerator, got the Worcestershire sauce out, and I'll be damned, she was right. And back up a little while, for about the past month, every time I would cook either meatloaf or my cauliflower beef casserole, anything that I put Worcestershire sauce in, it was making me tired. Within 30 minutes to an hour after I ate, I would fall asleep in my recliner. And I kept telling my husband, something in this is causing my sugar to spike. But I didn't know what it was. I was going through the ingredients like, all of this is okay. And no, I overlooked Worcestershire sauce. Y'all, this has molasses, high fructose corn syrup, and caramelized sugar syrup in Worcestershire sauce. Now, the way I looked at labels before, which was I strictly read the nutritional facts on the back, or label, and it says less than 1 carb, less than 1 sugar per serving. So I got it. I kept using it in all my beef recipes, pretty much. If it was beef, I usually used Worcestershire sauce. And I would pass out. And I was like, what gives? But knowing this now, that's my dog, Emmy, by the way. She had to make a little appearance. But knowing this now, that was spiking my sugar, because the serving size is 1 teaspoon. And I cringe thinking how many teaspoons I would use in 2 or 3 pounds of ground beef. I don't have a clue. I didn't measure it. I just doused it until the spirit told me not to anymore. And so, I overlooked that. And the old Alita would have gotten a chip on her shoulder when that lady was like, no, be careful of the Worcestershire sauce. The old Alita would have said, she's being a little too strict. She's taking it to the extreme. But guys, like, no. If you are doing this to be healthy, a lot of people just want the quick fix. I want to not only lose weight, but I want to repair my body from the inside out. And if you're taking this serious, then it's not all about the weight. It is a part of it. I don't want to be this big, but I also want to start paying attention to what goes in my body. And that brings me to my final point. Listen to your body. I knew when I was passing out, and I say passing out, when I was falling asleep so easily after eating these meals, I should have broke down every single ingredient and went into the ingredient list on those foods, and I could have found this out by myself, but someone had to point it out to me for me to realize what I was eating. So you definitely need to pay attention to the carbs and sugars in the foods that you eat. But I think the main thing I can take away from this is to continue to listen to my body. If I'm passing out after eating something, then that's whatever that is, I don't need to consume. It's not good for me. So many of these big companies, like I said in another video, is jumping on board because keto is so mainstream now. But all you really need to buy is real food. And this just goes to show you something as small as Worcestershire sauce spiked my sugar, and not only made me feel like crap and made me pass out, but if your sugar spikes, keto or not, you're not going to be losing weight because of the way the two work together. You have to keep your glucose in the normal range to be in true ketosis. So that's all I have for today. I'm not going to keep you a long while, but I just wanted to jump on and do a quick update that the scale is finally moving. And I don't care at this point if it moves for another week or two. Like, I'm just glad it moved. I knew I was doing everything right, and it was the push that I needed. When it showed 2 pounds down, if I was able to do a cartwheel, I would have. But anyway, if you have any questions, as always, just shoot them to me, and if I don't know, I will find out the answer. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Goodbye.